Guys, we've got yet another how to sell on Pancake Swap video. So this one's just been causing me a couple of problems, so I thought I'd make a video to show you. I created this contract, it's not mine, it's for someone else, but I was trying so many ways just to sell off a little bit because I want to put some money somewhere else, and it just wouldn't let me. So I thought other people might be trying to sell off this thinking this is a scam. Now I know it's not a scam because I wrote the contract, so it was driving me crazy, but I did manage to get it to go through, and I want to show you how I managed to do that. It's just gone up a little bit. Let's see if someone has just bought. No, they haven't, so maybe the price has just changed a little bit on BNB. I mean, BNB has been down so much, hasn't it? Everything is down. It's crazy. So we're going on V2. I'll open it up in a new tab. Now, when you shift the estimate for selling, you want to make sure that the estimate is shifted to the bottom, not the top. Oh, let's do it again. Quite often, it just sometimes doesn't work, does it? It doesn't put the token in. And I think if you do it again, sometimes it works quicker. There we go. Right, let's sell a little bit of Safe Iffy, the Love Man. I'm not going to sell it all because I still want some in this project, but I do want to free up a tiny little bit of money. So, if I was going to try and sell it all, there's not sufficient liquidity, so I wouldn't be able to. There we go. There we go. It's not that it wasn't insufficient liquidity. It's because it hadn't updated yet, so you had to wait that to go through. I know it's got liquidity. So that's the maximum. I know this is not going to sell, but I'll just click on the button anyway so we can see the error. Oh, crikey, I forgot about this bit. I should have changed it until the button wasn't pink. If you didn't know, that comes up because it's affecting the price too much. So it wants to make sure that you really do want to sell. And the button here will be pink when that happens, as opposed to being blue. So if I lower this to a different price, let's say if I just wanted to sell 0.1. So now it's a blue button. It's not going to affect the price too much. We can see there 0.74% price impact. That's not too bad. But if I try and put this through, it's going to fail because the estimate is on the top, like so. So if I change one of these numbers so the estimate goes to the bottom, normally that's enough to make it go through, but in this case it won't go through. Oh, it did, it did. So maybe because I was doing a little bit too much. So what we've got there is about 0.1. So if I try 0.3 and then I shift the estimate to the bottom, we'll see if it goes through or not. No, that does fail. So this is what I wanted to show you. It's another thing that causes a failure. Now this is because there's not a lot of liquidity in there because a lot of people have sold, and obviously the pot starts to empty out a little bit. And there are built-in restrictions as to what you can buy and sell through the Pancake Swap liquidity. So that is what's preventing us here. It's nothing to do with the contract code or anything like that. It's just their restrictions on price impacts and percentage of liquidity that's in there and how much of it you need to use. So that is preventing this from going through. So 0.3 BNB is too much. So we'll try 0.25 BNB and see if that goes through. But remember, if I leave the estimate on the top, it will definitely fail. So once we've put in at the bottom what you want, you then want to change the last number, just like that. And now it might fail, it might go through. So 0.25 is still too much, it won't go through. We'll try 0.23, once again moving the estimate, now trying the swap. That won't go through. So we'll try 0.22-ish. Change the last number. That won't go through. We'll try 0.21-ish. So remember, always move the estimate so it's on the bottom when you sell. You want the estimate on the top when you buy, on the bottom when you sell. All right. So what are we on? 0.21. I'm surprised that didn't go through. 0.2 did, didn't it? So we tried that one before. Now 0.2 isn't. So maybe something's going on in the weird world of Pancake Swap that's causing this to now fail on 0.2. So we'll try 0.18 and we'll shift the estimate. So that's gone through. So some do, some don't. So for me, once I've worked out what it's going to allow me to sell, what I would then do is get on up here and I'd knock my slippage down. So we'll try 1%. I mean, it probably won't go through on 1%, but there we go, it did. So that's the way I do it. So bear that in mind. First of all, if you're selling, you have to make sure the estimate is on the bottom. by putting a number at the top. So just delete the last number. If there's loads of decimals, delete those because they cause loads of problems. So make sure you've got a solid number and then just change the very last digit. And then you'll have an estimate on the bottom. And if it's still causing you a lot of problems, keep your slippage up really, really high, so about 20% or so. And if it's still causing you problems, then just keep lowering the amount that you're trying to withdraw, making sure that you adjust this figure so the estimate moves to the bottom until it allows it to go through. So we know that on about 0.018, it will allow the transaction, but we do have to put it at the top. So we put 0.018. We're pretty sure that's going to go through, but the estimate needs to be on the bottom. So we get that there just by doing this, and then we swap. In fact, you could probably just delete the last 0. Let's try this, because I think if we put that, and this is the estimate type, if I hover over this 0 and delete it by putting in another 0, like that. Oh, it didn't shift the estimate, so you got to put another number in. I thought it would, because I've typed a number in. I'm sure it would if, let's do it again. I'll get rid of the first 4, like so, and then I'll put it back again. So now, oh, it's still changed this, but I was just curious to see if the same number would go through. So yeah, estimate has been moved to the bottom, and we are below 0.018, which is what it would have gone through. That was allowing that, and we've reduced our slippage all the way down to 1%. Let's see if it'll let us take 0.1%. No, it won't go for that. But it might again be a price impact. So we'll try that one. There we go, it took that one. So that was a 0.5% and it took it. So that's the maximum it's going to let us buy on 0.5%. I'm just going to play with it a little bit more. So I'm going to see if I can just nudge this up. So we're on a 1.8-ish. Let's see if it'll go on a 1.85, but we've always got to make sure we shift this. Yeah, it will let you go there, so you can fiddle with it and get as much out as you want. I mean, I don't really want to sell this because it's a project that I think can pick up if they do a bit more promotion. I know the guys that are on this, so yeah, it could. I mean, they all have that initial pump and dump, don't they? We expect that, but quite a lot of projects just end up dying here. So normally looking at a graph like this, you would just then be thinking, right, I'll now move my money onto something else. Now, what I want to do, my reason behind this, is I want to move my money onto my token. But I don't have. I'll show you in my wallet. I've bought a little bit of it because initially I didn't buy any. So I've got this. No, I haven't. I haven't got any on that one. Oh, that's safe iffy. Have I starred it? Yes, I have. Gen tokens. It's this one. Oh, I don't have any on here, but I have bought some. It's not on there. It's got to be this one then. So I bought about $30, so it's gone up by just a tiny bit, but it's currently dipping. So, I mean, I know, because this is mine, what my intentions are and what my plans are, and I know it's going to be huge. So I want to get some money on it because I'm not putting any money on it. Now, I do have a dev wallet, which is the number 4 one, but that's not like personally for me to make money. So I'm not going to take this 3,000 for my own profits or anything like that. That is specifically earmarked for development, giveaways and some burning as well. So I'd quite like also to have some of my money on my project so that when the price goes up I can make some money. So that's what I want to do, and I'm going to obviously keep that separately from this wallet. This wallet is just about those things. So we just had a couple of little sales there. Thank you very much whoever just bought this. So yeah, I'm going to go over to one of my other wallets. This one's looking the healthiest. Oh, actually I've got quite a bit in that one, haven't I? So I've got 0.44 BNB in that one. This is the wallet I used when I created this project. So I kind of didn't want to buy on this because when I sell, I didn't want people to think, the dev is selling. But this wallet, obviously it had the initial tokens, and then all of those tokens, well, 10% would burn, and then the rest of them were put into the liquidity. But I kind of wanted to avoid buying on this, but because this one has got the most money on it, I'm going to anyway, and that means I don't have to sell Iffy. But Iffy, I mean, the main video was because if you are struggling to sell, they get to have a look at the way I'm doing it. Damn, someone just bought some more. Now it's more expensive. Right. So yeah, I'm going to buy some of my own token. I'll leave a link to this in the description if you want to buy some, or if you just want to find out more about it or whatever. So let's put on 0.4. Now this will go through on 0.5 because it was created by this wallet, and the wallet that creates the contract is pretty much automatically by default is exempt from the fees on the contract. On almost every contract, that's the way that works. So I'm not trying to avoid fees, that's just the way it is on this thing. But I definitely want some of my own token because I know what my plans are and I know it's going to make me a huge return. So I'll confirm it. Yay, I now own some Gen tokens. Let's have a look, see how much I've got. I'm not sure how much that would be, 0.5 BNB. Come on. £156. No, dollars these are, aren't they? All right, there we go. And I've helped it to go up a little tiny bit as well. Oh, someone else did exactly the same, look. Exactly the same as me. So there you go. There's my buying buddy. We both just bought 0.4. That's pretty cool, isn't it? So if this, let's see which one's me. Oh, I've clicked on the wrong one. That was the 152. So, oh no, that is the right one. So is that one me? Yes, 2980. And then we've got this person. If this is your wallet, you got in just before me. So yeah, fortunately for you, you got in at a slightly cheaper price. Look, yours is at 4891, mine's at 5161. So, I mean, you paid the same money as me and you got 3 something tokens. I only got 2 something tokens. So yeah, good call. It's because I was yabbering on about Siffy and buying and selling. I shouldn't yabber on so much. Anyway, guys, that's all from me. We are working on the website. I would show you, but I'm not going to. I was thinking, so I'll show you a little teaser, but I'm not going to. It'll be ready soon. And I'm also going to make like an intro video for the website, which will have editing. It's not just going to be me talking whilst I'm videoing my screen. It's going to have some actual editing to it. So I am now invested on my own token, and I'm sure I'd got $30. Oh, I had, hadn't I? It's on number 3. Yeah, I was going to say I'm sure I'd got some somewhere else. So yeah, I've got some on that one as well. So just a little bit on those 2, because you'd be mad not to, wouldn't you? I know it's going to go up, and obviously I'm going to invest on it without having to go into that dev wallet. So I'm in there with you guys on 2 different wallets, $150 and about $30. I would have put it all on this one, but that means I would have had to transfer some money or sell something. And now someone's took a little bit of profit. It's the first time really, because this is mine. Not so much on other things I've done, but on this one, I don't know why, but when I see the red and I think, yeah, someone's just made some money, I quite like that. I do like the idea of people, you know, taking a profit and making some money out of something that I've created. I mean, it'd be much better if they took a profit when it was all the way up here in the future. I expect it to reach, you know, new all-time highs. That's certainly not going to be the highest it gets to. We will go way past that. That will be like this tiny little one here when we get up where we're aiming to go with our plans. So yeah, do buy some and hold some. And we are working on a few things on the website as well for any holders. So if you do hold some, you will get access to, you know, like the premium features of the website, which is mostly going to be those launch tokens, so that you can ape in on things like immediately the second they launch. Even before, I'm going to be doing the liquidity burn, but you can ape in immediately because you know I'm going to burn it and you don't have to wait for that. So you're getting right at the very start. It's going to be awesome. You're going to have the opportunity to like 100x your money so many times on those tokens. It will be awesome. We really need this. We need it. And I've just said this in my group as well. We need it because my wife is a feisty Latina. And if I get rug pulled anymore, she is going to kill me. So we have to clean up the world of altcoins. So that's my motivation. Keep my wife happy. Right. See you all soon, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.